Tonight, we need to talk about a sensitive subject, sex trafficking. It's not pleasant to think about, but it's happening across America, including right here in the Triad. Join us as we investigate the heartless people selling girls.
Traffickers are not driving around in a little white van looking at who they're going to kidnap.
Monica's daughter, Rayanne, was lured at her job, a fast food drive-thru.
Can I take your order, please?
They were like, well, how much do you make here? And she's like, $7.50. And they're like, oh, and you work so hard. And they would talk to the managers and be like, y'all need to give her a raise.
They promised me more money. And honestly, like, the money sounded really good. You know, at the point where we were at, it sounded really good.
The pimp then sent in a female teenager to close the deal with her over Facebook, writing, "Want to make some real money? LOL, and make your own schedule."
Supposedly she was on her way to Wisconsin to go sell purses around the states.
It wasn't purses being sold, it was her daughter.
The back page ad was 18-year-old Latina, new in town, looking to have fun. I felt mad. I felt beyond mad. I was raged. I started thinking like a panicking mother. I kept trying to call her, and it kept going to voicemail. I felt out of control, like I had no control of the situation.
And sex trafficking is happening right here in the Triad too, according to Rachel Parker with the advocacy group World Relief.
It's pretty widespread. It's going to be pretty much in every community.
In the past year, her group has responded to 17 cases of trafficking here at home. Like in Greensboro, where these two men were charged with taking a Triad teenager down to South Carolina and coercing them into sex acts. Or at this Alamance County hotel, where the sheriff says two local women were forced to have sex at gunpoint.
These crimes are serious and vicious crimes, and our evidence collected in these cases clearly shows that that is the case.
And there are even more people in the Triad willing to purchase these underage girls for sex. Remember that Backpage ad of Rayanne? The group No Child Trafficked put an ad on Backpage as a test. The model in the ad was made to look like an underage girl. Over 2 weeks, 174 calls came in from the 336 area code, 86 from 704, and 14 from 919.
This is a crime that knows no boundaries.
And leaves a lasting impact on the survivors. Rayanne spent 8 days in hotel rooms before relatives recovered her.
It's hell. It's a living hell that you gotta live day in, day out. With some of the things that she's had to do, some of the things she's seen, she will never be able to undo them.
To give you an idea of the scope of the problem, 100,000 new escort ads are posted online every day, including children trafficked for sex. Tomorrow on WFMY News 2 at 11, we'll dig more into how pimps are doing the recruiting in some of the most wholesome of suburban neighborhoods. Now, until then, I made a really easy way that you can help get involved in raising awareness and tell people that you refuse to look away from the problem. With a temporary profile picture change, add this frame to your picture. It's really easy and simple to do, so I'm gonna walk you through it. You can do this on your computer or your phone. You go to my Facebook page, Ben Briscoe, and then you're gonna scroll down past the pictures and the video, and you'll see this tool right here that says change your profile picture. All you do is click try it, then all you have to do is click change picture. And make sure to share this post from my Facebook page as well so all your friends and family can get involved too. Thanks for being part of the solution. An 18-year-old has died after getting hit by a car near Western Guilford High School on Friday. Investigators say Tyrone Bennett did not yield to traffic when riding his skateboard. He passed away this weekend at Moses Cone Hospital. Now, he was not currently a student at the school and was not wearing protective gear or a helmet during the accident. Neither speed nor impairment are being blamed for the crash. New at 11, deputies arrested a registered sex offender at the state fair. Investigators say 35-year-old Alexander Caldwell was at the fair with his family in the Kittyland section. Now get this, they knew he was there because he wears an ankle monitor with GPS on it. Just last year, a new law went into effect banning sex offenders from the state fairgrounds. In case you missed it, last night we told you to watch out for copperheads this fall. Tonight we're learning another good example why. This Charlotte area man was bit multiple times. Lenny Cook was in his garage last Thursday when the snakes attacked. Now we're showing you the picture of his arm because we know he's okay, and we only want to show this to you to underscore how serious the threat is. I want you to take a look again. He spent hours sedated in the hospital, but is now recovering. No, it's going to be a while before all those bruises go away. A traffic alert that will impact anyone driving through Winston-Salem on Business 40. Upgrades, they start tomorrow. The project will widen the highway, replace surface roads, and replace bridges in the area. Now it calls for a complete shutdown of a 1-mile stretch of Business 40. But don't panic, that won't happen until next year. Monday, crews start by replacing the Peters Creek Parkway Bridge. WFMY News 2's Jessica Minch is breaking down how you'll need to get around. Last week, President Donald Trump tweeted this: Democratic Congresswoman totally fabricated what I said to the wife of a soldier who died in action. And I have proof. Sad. Tonight, we are asking, what do you think? Should President Trump release proof of his statements? Share your opinion by voting at WFMY.com/vote now. We really would love to know what you think about this. And while you vote, CBS News has more from New York. Now let's check back in on your votes. It looks like most of you, the overwhelming majority, are saying yes, release the proof he says he has. It will clear the controversy. There's so many other issues in Washington people want you to focus on. Thanks to everyone who voted. We are less than a week away from next Saturday's Lexington Barbecue Festival. Today, people created a hog-themed sand sculpture. The hog weighs in at 50 tons. Yeah, that's going to take a while to cook. This year's festivities include a pre-pig shindig, say that one 5 times fast, fireworks show, and a cornhole fundraiser benefiting the Lexington Police Department. WFMY News 2 is a proud sponsor of the event. We got all the details on our website. Now, the barbecue festival makes me very happy, but guess what makes us angry? Telemarketers. Yeah, look at that. That guy just is not happy. Well, the problem that's about to get even worse, and how you can fix it, next on WFMY News 2 at 11. I know we're not through Halloween, but the holiday season, it's right around the corner. While you're used to hearing sounds like this music, you should also expect the phone ringing from numbers you don't know, and it's going to happen a whole lot more. This time of year, when you see a rise in calls about donating to fake charities, and they're wanting to sell you things, but wait, you signed up for the Do Not Call list. Doesn't matter, because 2 Months No's Hope Forward finds there's a whole lot of technology helping robocallers get around that. It's like it's stacked up against us. Now, to stop the robocalls, contact the VoIP provider or file a complaint with the FTC or FCC. Even easier, just don't answer. And if you really have that urge that you gotta pick it up, don't press any buttons. That lets them know you're a real person. You'll get even more calls. And definitely, please don't give out any personal information. Now, robocalls, they are oh so annoying, kinda like the fact that there are storms back in the forecast, Tim. What are we talking about? How serious could these be?
Well, Ben, you know, it's
absolutely. You see those wrecks, and they don't look as bad on TV, but can you imagine going nearly 200 miles an hour and those guys just flying in the air?
The sound of them alone
oh my
is
goodness,
scary.
it's crazy. At least they're all safe though, right?
Now, they were going really fast, but they're still not changing as fast as our weather is going to.
You know, Luke asked me, he said, Tim, probably not should play golf tomorrow. I said, no, tomorrow, not the day to be holding metal things in the air. So Tuesday, that's fine, but here's tomorrow. In all seriousness, we are looking at a threat of severe weather between 4 in the afternoon and midnight. We've been here before. Get through it tomorrow. Make sure you're being safe. Checking back with us for any warnings. We'll have them as needed throughout the afternoon and evening. But seriously, Luke, like Tuesday looks good, so go golfing.
Okay. I'll shoot a 120 and we'll be good.
Tim, we need you to go home and go to sleep because we're going to need you tomorrow.
I got to rest. You're right. That's for sure.
Thanks so much for having a great night.